Okay, this is McCullen Collins Chromatography Lab. To do the lab, you need a 300 milliliter beaker and a 50 milliliter graduated cylinder, a pen, pencil, or two pens, whichever you prefer, strips of chromatography paper, and your choice of marker. Our choice was permanent marker and washable marker. You'll need two beakers. Fill one with either liquid you choose. We chose acetone and ethyl alcohol. Very dangerous stuff. Okay, you want to measure your strips about 12.5 inches. Make sure you put both, one with each color, to test which one rises further, and then just place it in each liquid. And then you're going to let it sit for a couple minutes until the alcohol or acid rises to make a spread in the color.
Because we're not using
So far we've had our chromatography paper in for about 2 minutes, and you can see the rise in the ink from both the acids, this one being more higher. Another thing, as a safety precaution, is to be sure that you stay clear of when you're pouring the acid, because if it gets on your skin or in your eyes, it can be very painful and harmful. And make sure you wear goggles. We've let our chromatography paper sit in both solvents for a while. This one being the ethyl alcohol. Permanent marker had a higher rise than the washable marker, and in acetone, permanent marker also had a higher rise than washable marker. So now that we look at it, this still has more to go, but with limited time, we're going to pull it out and measure what we've gotten so far. So we recommend just pulling it out, placing it on possibly paper towel or something to let it dry faster so you don't get it all over the counter. And then measure it by centimeters. And washable marker has about 4 centimeters, and permanent marker has about also 4. Colin, you're not measuring it right.
Oh, yeah.
And then permanent marker for the ethyl is about 6, 6.5, a little bit more than 6, and then move that way down. That is about 1 centimeter roughly for washable marker. But obviously if we would have kept it in longer, it would have been longer. Now that we have finished our lab, it is time to dispose of the chemicals properly. This shield says that you add water to both beakers, lots of water, mix it together and pour it down the drain while leaving the water run for a while. So we're going to pour it down, and we're going to let the water run for a while as directed by Ms. Shield. Make sure that you properly dispose of all chemicals when doing any labs. Questions you should think of that may be asked during your presentation. Question 1. What is paper chromatography?
Paper chromatography is from the Greek word chromos for color, and it is the collective term for a family of laboratory techniques for the separation of mixtures. It involves passing a mixture which contains the analyte through a stationary phase which separates it from other molecules in the mixture and allows it to be isolated.
Question number 4. If you use different solvents, why did you see different results?
They would have had different polarity and the rise would have been different.
Question number 6. What would you have done differently?
I wouldn't have done anything differently because everything worked out good and went according to plan.
Question number 7. What are the characteristics you should look for in a solvent?
The smell, the look, and the viscosity.